Good morning. Time is really too early, as you can tell. It's 6:46, and I thought I would do a day in the life of what's going on at the moment. Anyway, so yeah, 6:46. Bloody hell, really early. Coffee. That's what I need. Coffee. So let's put that on. Coffee. I need coffee. Oh yeah. Right, got my coffee, sat down on the sofa. It's 10 to 7 in the morning, and I thought I'll do a video of a day in the life of what week termers, what the new normal after the COVID lockdown. Cason's now entering secondary school, so he's been at his new school for about a week now. He's in year 7, so we have to get up a lot more earlier because it's a bit further away. But I need my 10 minutes to sit on the sofa and wake up. God, it's really hard. I do love the mornings, but I'm not really the type to be up at this time. It's very alien-like for me. I'm more of a even my wording, everything. Oh my God, speech delay. It's quite unusual because during the lockdown I was generally getting 6 hours sleep every day. I was fine, you know. I was waking up at about 9:30, going to sleep around about 3. But now, because we're in a routine of having to be somewhere, I'm not using the alarm. The alarm's set for 7, but I wake up before the alarm goes off, which is a good thing. But I do find it difficult. In case of me, does find it difficult waking up. But it's routine, and I quite like routine, to be honest. I flourish on it. I've got changed to wash my hair, brush my teeth, and now to put on my Debbie makeup, which is not much. It'll take me long. I'm using this cream, Vitalife. It's an anti-aging sunblock cream. I thought, because I'm using the retinol, I need to protect my skin. So here goes. Sorry if it's a bit lopsided, but I had to put the phone on somewhere. So on it goes. A bit of blob, 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 blob. Yeah. Oh, and a bit on my neck. There we go. Cason up, sitting on the sofa. The time is 7:10 at the moment. Get this in. This time it can go on eyes. And then I put some extra sunblock on because the sun's rather bright in the mornings. And this actually gives me, it's like a foundation, to be honest. It's so thick. But I feel like my skin's a bit more protected with this on the neck, because I'm really getting that turtleneck happening. It's a grand old age of 52. I think I'm 52. Yes, I think I am. 50, yeah, born 1968. Yeah, it is 52, isn't it? Memory lasts, I tell you. So in that goes. Then all I do is my pink shade of lipstick. And that goes. Brightens up my face already, doesn't it? And it keeps it whiter. All because of the miracle of wearing lipstick. And then a bit of eyeliner. There you go. Ooh. So I'm just going to quickly cut up a carrot and an apple for Cason's snack time. Right, got this new granola. I'm going to try that out for breakfast. So Cason's eating his breakfast, the granola. I can't eat early in the morning. The time is 7:45. So after that he'll get dressed and then we'll go. Time's at 8:10. We're walking to school. It takes us roughly about 25 minutes to get there. It's about just over 1.5 miles to get there. And I love these mornings with him because we can talk while we're walking. And this is such a difference from when he was going to primary school, because primary school was literally 2 minutes walk, and now it's 25-30 minutes. A bit of exercise for me and him in the mornings. So I've dropped him off at school and now I'm walking home, which is another treat. I just love my mornings because I get this exercise done, and I'm going to show you the house that I really love, which I walk past every day. It's pretty perfect where he goes to school, because there's so many options for me to get there and back, that every day is a different route if I choose it to be.
But I take this particular road route because of the houses here. They're absolutely stunning and unique. And there's one particular one I always gaze at because I keep thinking that that's my ideal home, my dream home. And I think my reasoning is if I look at it every day, you never know. We've got the spooky looking house over here. Okay, so we're now approaching my dream home. It's not that one, and it's not this one, but you can get the idea of what it's going to be like. But it's the next one. Okay, so we're now approaching my favourite home. It can only dream build, so I look at this every day. Look at it. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Right, now to walk down to the end of the road. So good where his school is, because on the way home there's a beauty parlour, barbers, 2 pubs, and we've got a Tesco's Express. Mask on because I've got to go into Tesco's, all on my way home, so if I need anything it's handy. I can just drop in case it off and come into Tesco's and do a quick shop. Perfect. Right, let's get some milk or fat. Take that out. Home now. It's about 9 o'clock. So I roughly do around about 6,000 steps doing the morning walk to school. So here's my porridge, my breakfast, and I've chopped up some almonds and some dates, put them in there, give that a stir. I'm trying to be healthy now that everything's sort of going back to some kind of normality. This is what I like about the routine, is that you have to get up in the morning and you've got to go for a walk. So it's all part of the exercise thing, and I'm listening to music, which is my main thing. And I come home, have my breakfast, and I start to watch some YouTube videos, and generally they're on stuff that I need to learn. So today I'm learning about all the updates on the Samsung phones. So I just get to know how to use any extra bits that they've added on. But yeah, this is, I'm probably here for about half an hour, just catching up on YouTube. Wow, I'm glad I watched that video on the updates on the Samsung, because I've learned a few more features that my phone can do. So I just need to implement them. But it's 10 o'clock. I need to tidy the house up, hoover, the usual stuff before I get back into my other routine. Washing in. Let's get that washed. So now that I've done the housework, we're just on the bare minimum, just waiting for the washing to be done. I can hang it outside. I come sit in my office area and I intend to do some work because I am furloughed until end of November. And even then, not sure if there's going to be a job waiting for me. So I need to buckle down and get serious with what I really want to do in life. So I've written a whiteboard of all the stuff that I need to do towards atinamoon.com. And for the 4 or 5 hours that he's at school, I'm working towards that. So either it be computer stuff, or I'm creating videos, or I'm actually making things. But I don't watch TV, watch Korean dramas until late in the evening. I've just totally eradicated that. I need to work towards my ultimate goals and get that dream house. I work on my Facebook page. If you don't know, it's that one there. Come and join, where I upload videos and give freebies. And I need to send this off, which was a dehumidifier bag, to someone who won it the other day. Right, the time is 12 o'clock, so I've sat here long enough. I'm going to have a 5-minute game on my Oculus just to get myself going, and then I'm going to start preparing lunch and something for dinner tonight. Right, so I'm going to make a dumpling, Chinese dumpling, using pork mince. So I have to prepare the mince in the afternoon, because the flavours of the garlic and everything have to penetrate the mince by the time I make the dumplings. So this is what I'm going to do. Get some spring onions, chop them up, and a bit of garlic. So that is my mince ready for the dumplings. I'm going to marinate it in the fridge now. Now it's time to be a bit creative. I thought I need to add that into my day a bit, just to take my mind off the computer stuff, because I hate sitting down all day long. So I'm going to make one of these, another one. It's for a dehumidifier. Do you know what that is? That you put in your van, just to make it look pretty to hang. And I'm actually making them to give away. So I've got the material, and that's what I'm going to crack on with now. So I've done it. That's the end of my creative half hour. That was quite quick to make. Time is 1 o'clock and I'm going to have some lunch. I'm going to have a bagel with some egg mayonnaise. This is my lunch, a bagel with egg and mayonnaise with salad and a latte. Now I'm going to sit on the sofa, eat that and watch another YouTube video on something which is knowledgeable. Not sure yet what. Normally I have my phone with me and I catch up with comments, replying and devising a post when I'm eating my lunch, but because the battery's low because I'm doing videos all day, I'm having to leave it here to charge up. Right, I've had my lunch for like 20 minutes. It's 1:30 now, and I learnt something about editing in that half hour that I just sat, and now I'm sat back at my desk to create some posts for the Facebook page and the group that I belong to. So that's what I'm going to do now. Time's 2:30 and I need to get my walking shoes on and get walking to Kason school to pick him up. I really enjoy these walks because it gives me a break from the computer. But while I'm walking and listening to my music, I'm always thinking about what I need to be doing and how I'm meant to do it, and so it's never really take a break, to be honest. When I've reached Kason school and I stand underneath this tree waiting for him, it's right opposite the school gates, and I've got about 10 minutes and I always catch up on my Facebook and YouTube comments and whatever in this moment. So I've got Kason from school, so we're walking back now, and we'll probably stop over at Tesco's to get a drink. Such glorious weather, so this is the time that he updates me on what he's eaten and what's happened at school and what they learned and blah blah blah. Kason's just been telling me there's one kid at school that because he went and got a pasty that was chicken tikka filled, he's had it before from him, that he goes to Kason, I want to come round your house and smell the curry.
Oh,
You're an
you know
Indian bitch.
You know my name's Kason English.
Yeah.
Changes it to Kason Indian.
Back home now. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm going to go straight and email his head of house about this kid. I'm not really going to be putting up with it, but I don't want him to put up with it either, because the option of homeschooling is there. I'm just making a quick tea time meal for him. It's the curry chicken that I made yesterday, so I'm going to heat that up for him. I like chicken bits. So the time is 5:13 and Kason has gone upstairs to his room to do some work, and then he'll have some time on his PS4. And I'm going to crack on with what I was doing, trying to finish that off. I'm a long way off, to be honest. Time is about 7:30. I'm going to start preparing the evening meal, just getting my ingredients out to get it all prepared and start cooking for our dinner, because we're a bit but you can see what I mean. I'm just like in front of the blue screen for quite a bit of the time of the day, and I just need to like zone out sometimes. Actually, because I've been hard at working, I'm going to cook in a lasagna, stick that in the oven. Dumplings I can do tomorrow. Just can't be bothered now. That's in the oven. I've got 25 minutes to sit on the sofa and finish editing a video that I'm making. You don't realise the work that goes into making just a simple post for a Facebook page or a group. It's much more difficult than doing a YouTube video. I got an email from the school pretty much immediately saying that they're going to deal with it. They're not going to put up with any racial abuse, which is good news. So we'll see what happens. Kason knows that he doesn't have to put up with it. I'm ready and waiting for him to be homeschooled. So there's dinner, lasagna. Now I'm sat on the sofa and we're just going to play a bit of Oculus. We have a match on who scores the most points. That's what we're going to do now. Right, so it's nearly getting to bedtime. So I'm going to have a shower. Kayson's had his bath. So it's my turn now. I'm out of the shower, and my nighttime ritual is putting this cream on, which is the retinol cream. It's for my face, the wrinkles that I'm getting. So I need to just put a pea-sized amount on there every night. And it does make the skin very sensitive, so I have to wear sunblock during the day. Because use the camera, I can use the camera to dot it on. Look, put it on just little amounts all around the face, especially around the forehead, because that's where I've got the mega wrinkles. And these areas here, I don't need to use the mirror anymore. Look at the camera. Right, and then we just rub it. Just don't do the eye areas. Shit, I just did that. Because it's so strong. It's like an acid. You're not meant to put it around this area. Just around there, a bit on my neck, because that's becoming a bit like a turtleneck at the moment. I'm not getting paranoid, it's the truth. And then I finish it off with a bit of Aveeno. This is such good moisturising cream. Maybe I should put the camera down. Okay, done it. Little dab. Oh shit, that's a lot. And I just put that over the top, just to give it an extra moisture. I don't know if you lot can tell the difference, but my skin is completely glowing these days. And I swear it's because of that retinol cream that I'm using. Some of them are turtleneck. That's me done. Over in 10 minutes. Right, before we go to bed, because I did a shop at Lidl, bought loads of fruit. So fruit, and I chop up an apple for me and him, and a banana and some grapes. Then we're going to sit there, eat that, and then go to bed. Got apples. I didn't bother cutting the banana and the grapes. It's not an everyday occurrence, don't worry, I ain't that healthy. It's only because I went and bought loads, and I've been watching all these Korean dramas and eat an apple every day. So I thought, you know what, I think we need to start doing that. So we're going to sit here for about 5-10 minutes, watch a little bit of TV together, and upstairs. It's a bit of a chore eating an apple, isn't it? There's a lot of chewing going on. So it's approximately about 8:30, and I've come to my room. I'm going to watch some Korean dramas on TV. Kayson's getting into bed, and this is the time I actually just shut off. I don't even answer my phone. I don't look at messages. Don't even look at Facebook. Just want to completely close my mind to it all and just concentrate on what I'm seeing on the screen for a few hours. It's actually a bit late. It's 11 o'clock. I got distracted by watching too much TikTok. It's so good, because on TikTok the videos are only like less than 1 minute long, so I get to see loads, and it's all BTS. I've got to go to sleep. Good night.